Hi, my name is Now Marku, and I'm doing a video on my personal hero, Robert Tanner Freeman. Robert Tanner Freeman, simply put, was the first black dentist to ever grace the field, and one of the first pioneers in the idea of one race is not better than the other. That um, everybody is equal, and everybody should have the equal opportunity to succeed and pursue education uh, if they wanted to. So, who was Robert Tanner Freeman? Robert Tanner Freeman was a slave, um, not necessarily a slave, but a child of slavery. His family his family was slaves, and due to the Emancipation Proclamation by none other than Lincoln, um, he and his family, along with many other families that have endured through slavery, were were exempted from that life. They all were granted citizenship, and Robert Tanner Freeman, his last name was derived from the accomplishment of liberty. Many families, including Robert Tanner's family, um, 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 kept the name of Freeman to celebrate the accomplishment of freedom, hence the name Freeman. So Robert Tanner Freeman, when he was a young man, was increasingly interested in the facets of medicine. One in particular was dentistry. Dr. Henry Noble was really brought Robert Tanner Freeman under his wing and really showed him the ropes in dentistry, and he gave him a job as a dental assistant. Robert Tanner Freeman had made such an remarkable impression on Dr. Noble that Dr. Noble realized that that Robert Tanner Freeman potential surpasses the role of a dental assistant and recommended him to apply to dental school. Now, in the 18s, in the 1800s, there weren't a lot of dental schools, and the dental schools that were there, like Harvard, Michigan, Pennsylvania State, they all had racist policies that discriminated against attendants from minorities, black people, Hispanic people, Asian people. But thanks to Dr. Noble, which his name fits, um, he 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 got rid of those rules in a sense. It took some time and effort and trial and error, but he finally made progress in taking the next step in liberating America by offering everyone opportunity to pursue education. Robert Tanner Freeman's mentor, Dr. Noble, also had some help from the first dean from Harvard Dental School. The first dean was, I have it here, Dr. Nathan C. Keep. And with Dr. Nathan C. Keep's assistance and Dr. Henry Bliss Noble's persistence, they got rid of the racial groundwork that helped build, that was in place in many schools, not just Harvard. Now, Robert Tanner Freeman was inducted into Harvard Dental along with his, should I say, partner, George Franklin Grant, who was also black. and them both really really took the next step, as in, liberating the black community from the shackles of slavery. The shackles of slavery, I probably didn't mention this, but stretched beyond the physical form. They were they were like a glass ceiling that really kept black individuals from pursuing anything more than farm work. Um, this glass ceiling um, was in place, but thanks to Dr. Noble and Dr. Henry Keeps. Dr. Keeps, this groundwork was perceived as outdated, and it was reformed. So, the hero of the story, Robert Tanner Freeman, attended Harvard, got his degree, and was widely known as the first black dentist. Not dental assistant, but dentist. And Robert Tanner Freeman opened up a practice right next in the same building as Dr. Henry Bliss's Noble's building, which was his mentors. But due to unlikely events, Dr. Robert Tanner Freeman died to waterborne diseases. Um, Most likely, he died from cholera. And although his death was heartbreaking, his legacy lived on through the black community and the minority community as a whole, due to his accomplishments and accomplishments of getting the MD. Many other black individuals, minorities, in fact, sought the degree of MD, and he was the first step, like I said, in black, should I say, medicine. He was the first step in liberating education, in a sense. So, what did he accomplish? He accomplished a lot more than the title of MD from Harvard University, which was quite an accomplishment at that. But he accomplished much more than a degree. He accomplished a step forward from many steps back, and he, along with many other black pioneers, have taken the steps to make today by giving us the opportunity to not judge people by not judge people's educational capacity by their skin tone, but by their hard work, by their intelligence. And what he means to me is possibilities. Simply put, possibilities. Robert Tanner Freeman is not the man I see myself, not the man that I see as myself, but a man that I could be. A man that I see as Superman. He saw what was perceived as impossible, ridiculous, and he changed that, just as if the comical Superman had done in many comics. What he means to me, like I said, was possibilities, endless doors of education, and without him undermining the oppression that kept him away from education, kept him away from accomplishing what he strived to accomplish, I wouldn't have had the opportunity to perceive myself as a dental assistant, let alone myself applying to dental schools in the future. Robert Tanner is my hero, and his and I want to continue his legacy through hard work, determination, and education.